By forever origin of the universe freestyle. Knowledge is like a steer. The greater its volume, the larger its contact with the unknown. Like human lovers, elections are unpredictable, fickle, and always open to better offers. Like the origin stories of Confucianism or early Buddhism, the modern story is about a universe that just is. Any sense of meaning comes not from the universe, but from us humans. What's the meaning of the universe? Asked Joseph Campbell, a scholar of myth and religion. What's the meaning of a flea? It's just there. That's it. And your own meaning is that you are there. As set, the gross national product counts air pollution and cigarette advertising and ambulances to clear our highways of carnage. It counts the destruction of the redwood and the loss of our natural wonder and chaotic sprawl. Yet the GMP does not allow for health of our children, the quality of their education, or the joy of their play. It does not include the beauty of our poetry or the intelligence of our public debate or the integrity of our public officials. It measures everything in short except that which makes life worthwhile. I'm spitting rhymes for a while. In the past 200 years, human numbers grew to over 7 billion, and our species began to transform the oceans, the land, and the air. Humans built roads, canals, and railways, snaked across the continents, linking thousands of human-built cities with populations in the millions. Vast ships navigated the oceans, and planes ferried goods and people through the air and across the continents. Just 100 years ago, and glowing filaments and patches earth started lighting up at night. That allowed them to model important features of the external world, and even to model possible features. No brainy creature is in direct contact with its environment. Instead, we all live in a rich virtual reality constructed by our brains. Our brains generate and constantly update maps of the most salient features of our bodies and our surroundings. Just as climate scientists model changing environments to day 17, those maps enable us to maintain homeostasis. Entropy is the loyal servant of the second law of thermodynamics. So if we think of entropy as a character in our story, we should imagine it as desolate, lurking, careless of others' pain and suffering, not interested in looking you in the eye. Entropy is also very, very dangerous, and in the end, it will get us all. The universe really is different to our fate. It's a vast ocean of energy for which individual wavelets such as us are ephemeral, passing phenomena, ephemeral passing phenomena, different types of genomes, different types of genomes, diversity. So we can say with some confidence, that humans and chimps shared a common ancestor about 7 or 8 million years ago, while humans and bananas have followed different genetic paths for about 800 million years. I spent 800 million years drinking all these beers. Loss of faith helps explain the pervasive anomie, the anomie, the feeling of aimlessness, meaninglessness, and sometimes even despair that shaped so much literature, art, philosophy, and scholarship in the 20th century. Some species are so disdainful of brains then that they treat them as an expendable luxury. There are species of sea slugs that have many brains. When they are young, they use them as they voyage through the seas looking for a perch from which they can see food. But once they've found their perch, they no longer need much such an expensive piece of equipment. So they eat them brains. Some have joked cruelly that this is a bit like tenured academics are rapping mathematics, are rapping the origin of the universe. But history is the story of how you and I came to be. It seems paradoxically, uh, the flows of energy that sustain complex things, including you and me, are helping entropy with its bleak task of slowly breaking down all forms of order and structure. I'm rapping forever. Tax when the star stops generating energy, it will collapse. I'm doing original. I'm original. Nobody's done raps like that. But not H.G. Wells wrote a history of humanity as a response to the carnage of World War One. There can be no peace now, we realize, but a common peace in all the world. No prosperity, but a general prosperity. But there can be no common peace and prosperity without common historical ideas, with nothing but narrow, selfish, and conflicting nationalist traditions. Races and peoples are bound to drift towards conflict and destruction. By forever, origin of the universe, freestyle. For a while, freestyle for a while.